A very good evening to everyone present here. I am Nika Swaroop, the moderator for today's interactive session organized by Law Internships. We have amongst us Mr. R.Abishake Castro, sir. Sir completed his BCom LLB honors from Mahatma School, Madurai, School of Excellence in Law, Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Chennai. He is an advocate at High Court of Madras. He is the president, founder, and chairperson, Castro Lex Edu Foundation. He is a certified international blockchain advisor and currently student of LLM in business laws at School of Excellence in Law, Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Chennai. His academic progress is as follows. University distinction, rank holder in college, done and addressed 100 plus national and international conferences and presented research papers. Other notable achievements of Sir include Best Speaker Award, Election Commission of India from Shri Banwari Lal Purohit, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University Best Speaker Awards consecutively for the past 5 years from 2015 to 2020. He has held a lot of student leadership offices in the university. Best Law Student of India for the year 2020 bestowed upon by Honorable Justice Kuren Joseph, former Judge Supreme Court of India and LI Group of Foundation. We welcome you, sir. Sir will be discussing on the art of writing a research paper. If anyone has any queries, questions, you can raise your hand and we shall recognize you and unmute you, or you may write your questions in the chat box. In the end, the floor shall also be open for any questions. Without delaying any further, let's begin the session for today. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mikika Swaroop, for your wonderful introduction. I'm very much happy to be with you all today. And I thank my dear friend Riti Jindal, Law Internships, and then Mr. Shubhang sir and everyone for organizing this wonderful session on a very beautiful topic. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you all. Before beginning the session, first I would like to congratulate and wish all the interns, the students, those who are doing the interns. It is really very happy to note that many students, around 25, 26 participants are there in today's session, and many are doing internships and effectively grooming and shaping themselves to enter into the noble legal profession. This is really great, and I am also coming to know about all your progress now and then, and you people are doing amazing job. Keep it up. Best wishes for all your endeavors. I'm very much happy for all of you. So today's session is going to be an beginner's guide actually. Actually, instead of telling it as an advanced research session, it is going to be a beginner's guide. Even you're starting from the scratch in doing the research, I'm damn sure this session will be helpful to you to do more progress in the research area. So in the days to come, even in this session also, I'm going to cover up some of the advanced part. But in the days to come, even for the upcoming days in upcoming sessions, sure, I will be focusing more on the advanced research perspectives of the research area also. So when we discuss about this research, first I would like to quote some words so that you will know what is exact term and meaning of the research. So the research is a formalized curiosity. First, you have to understand this. The research is a formalized curiosity, which is prying and poking to realize something. Prying and poking to realize something. So you have to understand what is the research. The research is you have an idea. So idea and realization. So between that, the research must happen. So when you have an idea, when you want to realize that, you have to have a research, you have to do a research, you have to analyze, you have to interpret, and you have to come out with some kind of an actions. At the same time, the mental efforts, intellectual efforts you have to do. And then that idea will realize that process is done by research. This you have to understand this first of all. So I've told research is a formalized curiosity. You have a curiosity to learn something. So that curiosity have to be formalized, or it must be channelized in some track so that it will result in something. It will give some output. So that is research. So this kind of a basic understanding, it's a very, very basic understanding, very, very simple words I'm telling you. This is research. So in order to do a research, first you must have that curiosity to do the research. First you must have that zeal to learn. First you must have that interest to do something. That is very, very important. That is the basic essential quality and eligibility to do a research. So I am doing this internship. I am given the research task. I am given the assignment. I am given the project. So for the name's sake, to get the internship certificate, I should not do something. I must do with full of commitment, full of dedication. I have to devote myself into the work. So that is very, very important in doing a research. So the basic essential quality is you have to have an interest. You need to have some curiosity towards something. That is very, very important. So next thing, I will be sharing the PPT very shortly. So before that, I have to give some important, introduction about the session itself. Then only you will have that curiosity to learn now. So this learning will give you curiosity in research. That is going to be the, next level of happenings and subsequent, happenings in your learning process. But about the session, when we discuss this session, I'll be covering not only the research perspective, what are the essential capabilities, what are the essential potential, what are the ways you have to improve yourself to expertise in the research. These are also I'm going to cover in this session. This session is not only going to cover the research, it is also going to cover what are the other essential qualities you need to have to become a good researcher. So that is very important, because when I say so, when I go with concept oriented, you people will listen, and what you people will do after the session, within 1 hour or 2 hours, you'll forget, and you'll move ahead with the next task of work in your internship. So that's the reason I'm covering everything. I want this session to create an impact in your life. That is very, very important. Not a session on a topic. It is going to be an impact creating session. That's the reason I have framed the PPT and all the. I have not mentioned any paragraph or big sentences or something in my PPT. It is very, very simple. I have put everything in bulletins. Even you can watch this video some days after also, you will get some ideas. So I have put every qualities in the bullet points, and then I'm going to take the session. So I'm not going to discuss on any paragraph, any sentences. I'm not going to make you all so bored. You have to be very, very active and energetic in this session. That is very, very important, because it's a 1 hour session. So within 1 hour, I have to create an impact in your life. That is the main agenda and objective I have in this session. So the research I told you, this is a formalized curiosity. You have some curiosity, you have some interest. That is a very basic eligibility. Even for this session also, 25, 26 people are joining today. Now 31, very good. You people are joining, you have some interest, you have some curiosity. So this is the eligibility. So now, next point. The research means, in the contemporary world, the current scenarios we are going through, and then we are facing, and then we are learning lot of issues, lot of things are happening around us, lot of day-to-day life routine. We are learning a lot of things, even the subjects, not only the book subjects and then the concepts in the classrooms, out of box also we are thinking nowadays. That is very, very important for a researcher, out of box thinking. So you people are getting such a lot of opportunities within. You have Android mobiles, you have laptops, you have newspapers access, and you have library access. Everything, entire globe is within your hand. So you can analyze many things. That is a very, very important thing, because when you analyze, when you take an idea only, you will be make that into realization. So that idea searching, and then that what is the issue searching is very, very important for a researcher. These are the very, very two basic starting scratch point of the researcher. This is the main 2 points. You need to have a curiosity, you need to have an interest, and then you need to explore on an issue. You need to explore on a matter. You need to explore on a topic or something. So now I will share my PPT. I would like to share my PPT. So PPT will be very interesting for you people. Yeah, PPT is visible on the screen. Is it visible, Mikika?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, fine. So the LI Winter Online Internship, March 2021, session on how to write a research paper. Okay. Wait. Yeah. So what is a research paper? A research paper is a piece of academic writing that provides analysis, interpretation, and argument based on in-depth independent research. So it is an academic writing. You people are now in the UG level, and you people are going to pursue a legal law degree within 5 years. So now you all are academic centric. You all are focusing only on the studies, and then you're all focusing on the percentage, you're all focusing on the marks, and then etc., 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 related to academics. You all are revolving around the academics. You're not out of box still, and you're not going for any practical exposure as of now. So now what you must do is, so academic writing, even in every semesters, you'll be having 5 subjects, right? In that 5 subjects, for example, companies law, we have a corporate social responsibility. So you can take corporate social responsibility and you can write an article on that. You can do a research on that. So you can do an academic writing. Now it is an academic writing. Can you get my point? Now it is an academic writing. So that provides an analysis and interpretation. You will be interpreting and you will be analyzing that, and then in-depth independent research. So this is very, very important. You will be analyzing, you will be interpreting the particular subject matter, whatever the topic you're going to take, and then you must do an independent research. That is very, very important. Independent learning you must do. So this is also a very, very important point. You have to independently, you have to analyze, you have to think, you have to give your own views, and then you should not go ahead with the book. You have to read what is that. Then you have to understand the concept. Then you have to research on your own. What kind of changes can be made? What kind of new solutions can be given to this problem? And what way this can be taken to a new level, new extent. You have to think innovatively. That is also very, very important for a researcher. So the research papers are similar to academic essays, but they are usually longer and more detailed assignments designed to access not only your writing skills, but also your skills in scholarly research. Writing a research paper requires you to demonstrate a strong knowledge on your topic, engage with a variety of sources, and make an original contribution to the debate. So main point here is that now you are a student. When you research, then when you write, you will become a researcher and a writer. Basic level, I'm telling basic level. Then after that, when you are getting expertise and getting specialized in that, you will become a scholar. This is the process. This is how the process will begin. So now you will be writing detailed assignments, projects, your college, university, because that is marks. Because marks, now you people are not going to classes also. You'll be bunking the classes and you'll be doing a lot of atrocities. You all are atrocious in your college days. I know that. But main point is that when it comes to projects and assignments, you have to be focused. So I'm telling, whenever you're getting an opportunity to do assignments or projects, please don't copy. Please don't take it from the Wikipedia, Google, and cut and copy paste, and don't submit like that. Try it. That are all great opportunities given to you by your institution. Because when you people are lazy to do a scholarly work, when your people are lazy to write an article, when your people are lazy to do something in what to say related to the research, when your college is giving you a project or assignment, try to do on your own. That is a very great opportunity for you. Because I'm telling you the situation also where you can apply what I'm teaching today. I can't just like to take a class and I can't leave. You will be given a project, you will be given an assignment topic, you will be given an area to research. So you take that as an opportunity and you start reading. You start to express your own views in your projects. Please don't do this cut and copy paste. I have seen many students, my own juniors, they'll be, when the assignment topic and project topic is given, they'll be cut and copy paste and they'll be bringing. And when we put it in the plagiarism test, it will be 79% to 89% of plagiarism. They will cut and copy paste. Please don't do that. When you're getting this opportunity, kindly try to express your knowledge and your brilliance and your scholarly work. Start from the scratch. No need to worry. But you have a bright future when you are going to specialize and expertise in this. So this session will guide and throw light, the step-by-step guide, the entire research writing process from understanding your assignment to proofreading your final paper. So every beginning, every stepping stone only is a beginning. So small steps leads to a gained leap. First, you have that confidence. First of all, you people will not at all read the books. That is a very big problem. Reading skills are very, very important. You have to read a lot of books and a lot of newspaper, a lot of magazines. You have to analyze. You have to keep on updating yourself. Then only it is very easy for you to do a research paper work. Basic essential quality. Even third point, you can add it as a fourth point. Reading skills is very, very important. So next, I'm going into the very, very important points. Steps to write a research paper. So first of all, when an assignment or project topic is given to you, you have to understand the topic, first of all. For example, I'm giving you a topic, climate change. Climate change, I'm giving you a topic. So you people should not say me, sir, this time from July to October, it is a rainy season, sir. From November to December, it is a winter season, sir. Then March to April, it is a summer season, sir. From June to July, it is a spring season, sir. You should not say this is not a climate change. This is not a climate change. Can you get my point? You have to understand what is climate change. I'm not telling this climate change, man. I'm telling about global warming, and then the melting of ices in the Antarctica. I'm talking about the degradation of environment, and then the cutting of trees, and then afforestation, deforestation. These kind of areas which is connected to the climate change, ozone layer, depletion in the ozone layer. And some clever people will understand in this way. Climate change means summer to winter, winter to spring, spring to rainy. So that is not climate change. So you have to understand the assignment topic first of all. Some people, they will not understand the topic. They will do their own rubbish and they will submit it and they'll get rejected. This is also happening. So that's the reason you have to understand the assignment. You have to understand the topic. Then choose a research paper topic. For example, if a person is giving you, a faculty or a professor is giving you 10 to 20 topics, you have to select the right topic. That is very, very important, because when we come to the master's program in law, or we are doing PhD, we will be given topic, or else we'll be allowed to take a topic. So what you must do is you must be very, very clever. You must take a right topic in which you can show your excellence. That is very, very important. For example, when Ambedkar was doing his law in Grange in London School of Economics, when he was in London, that time he was allowed to take his research topic. So that time what he did, he looked into, he always think about India, the caste system, what was practiced in India, what are the issues happening in India, how India is India's British regime, how was India's economy and commerce. And he took the topic, the problem of rupee, the problems and solutions. And he researched on that when he was in the UK. And then he took caste in India. So he was correlating India, and then he was correlating the scenario, what was happening here. And he took that as a research paper. What happened? The problem of rupee, the problems and solutions, that became a research paper, was foundation for establishing RBI in India, Reserve Bank of India. So see the relevance, how he has taken, how he has correlated things, and how the research, what he has done, that has become a foundation to establish Reserve Bank of India in India after that. So in such a way, you have to very much precautious and very much clever in selecting the topic. That is very, very important, because you can take the contemporary issue. You must be a game changer. You must think differently. You should not go ahead with the flow. As Bernard Shaw says, when a person is going ahead with the flow, he is going as other people's. When you are going to change the direction of the entire flow of this world, then only you will become a change maker, you will become a revolutionist, or you will become a great scholar. So this is the words of Bernard Shaw I'm quoting here. You should not go with the flow. You must analyze, research. That's the reason I'm telling reading habits is very important. When you read, only you'll understand what is happening around you, what kind of topics can be selected. This topic which you are going to select and research must create an impact in the society. That is very important. What is the use of research and then submitting the thesis and then getting the certificate, getting the degree, or getting the honor, something, medals, or etc., etc. That must create an impact. That is very important. So impact creating topic, the change making topic you must take, that is very important. That is up to you. Some people may go ahead, this is impact creating for me, no issues. But I'm telling you must be very, very cautious and very much clever in selecting the topic. That is very important. Then conduct of a preliminary research. So I have selected a topic. So now I'm going to begin my research. So before selecting a topic, you must also understand that you must have a lot of sources. You must check whether the sources are there, online sources, offline sources, library sources, etc., etc. Whether many sources we have, then only you must select the topic. When you are selected the topic, having the topic, so you must ensure that you are having sources, and you must do a preliminary research. That is very important. For example, I am selecting a topic on evergreen forest. Evergreen forest. So evergreen forest, when you're selecting the topic, preliminary research, what you can do, what kind of trees will be there in the evergreen forest, what kind of animals will be there in the evergreen forest, in which region the evergreen forest is situated, geographical region. So you must do a preliminary research, a basic research. So you must do a basic research on the topic. And then after that, develop a thesis statement. So before that, you can do an abstract. Abstract is very important. So abstract is what you're going to convey in the research as a whole summary of the short summary of the research. So what are you going to do in the research paper? What outcome you can expect in the research paper? You can give a summary, and then that is a very, very introductory abstract can be prepared. Abstract must be around 300 words. That is the word limits most of the research papers, and then conferences and the many symposiums and colloquiums they're expecting. So abstract must be prepared. After that, thesis. So what is thesis actually? Anybody can say what is thesis? in the meeting room, anybody can say, what is thesis? Okay, I will tell you. So thesis is an idea. I told you, right? Idea, research, realization. The idea, main idea. So what to say? For example, you are going to do a research on tiger. Okay, tiger. So for simple example, I'm giving you because everybody must understand. So tiger means what you people will think when you're doing a research. Oh, everyone knows tiger. The tiger's characteristics, everyone knows. Tiger's attitude, and then the way it will catch its prey, everyone knows. Okay, it is the national animal of India, everyone knows. But tiger, protection of tiger, I'll be researching on the protection of tiger because tiger is extincting. We have to protect it. So the protection of tiger is your idea. Tiger is an animal, but protection of tiger is the idea. You're going to fully focus on this research on protection of tiger, how to protect a tiger. So this is the thesis, the idea, the concept, the core concept, the core idea which you're going to research is thesis. So you'll be writing your thesis on that. And the first draft of the research paper, after create a research paper outline. So you must have an outline, you must have a content. What are the areas you're going to cover? So introductory part, and then middle part, and then you can that is up to you. You can compartmentalize into different segments and you can prepare it accordingly. So you have to have an outline of the research, how this research is going to go, what are the areas you're going to cover. That is up to your creativity. I can't put outline for you. So you can create your outline. That is very important. After that, you have to create a first draft of the research paper. First draft, a model draft you must create. So that, because whenever we do something, we must have a plan, we must have a model. Then only it will be easy for us to work it out and implement or execute in whatever the way we are going to do as per our expectation or as per our plans. Okay. So next thing is write the introduction. You all know that content, you all know that introduction, and then the various contents, and then subtopics, and then we'll be covering the conclusion. These are all you people know very well. And write the compelling body of text. So this is also very important. How we are going to compile everything, and then how you are going to put it to the body and then text everything. This is very, very important. How of the paper, research paper, this is body of the research paper. And then write the conclusion. That is very important. Main point is synopsis you leave. Please don't write synopsis. Okay, you put content, because in the examination paper, the professors, they're expecting synopsis, introduction, and then content, and then the various subtopics, and then putting a conclusion, and then case laws. Don't write the research paper like that. Exam is different, research paper is different. So you have to focus on the conclusion. Introduction is common, but you must write on your own. That is only important, because how you can write an introduction, how you can write a conclusion. When you are having an interest and when you are writing on your own, only you can give an introduction, you can give a conclusion. When you're copy paste, when you're doing, you can give that. Whether you can give that, when you're doing a copy paste, whether you can give an introduction, whether you can give a conclusion, that is not possible. So own work, and then your creative work, your knowledge, your wisdom, your brilliance only can give you the introduction and the conclusion. So the second draft. So second draft will be obviously your full research paper, the final paper. The second draft will be, you have to prepare, and then revision process. You have to revise, you have to check the grammatical mistakes, the grammar mistakes, and then the English mistakes, and then what are the language mistakes you're making, and then how formatting, and then many things you have to look into it. You have to revise again and again your research paper. And main point I told already, that must be your own work. The research must be your own work. That is very important. So next point is the research paper checklist. This is optional. If you want, you can prepare. This is not a mandatory. I won't suggest people to prepare the checklist or what are the things you are going to enclose. Some people will be enclosing some evidence or something, because when some people, what they will do in the research, in order to prove their idea, they will be attaching evidence. They will be having some order, something. So in historical research, and then the research of some crimes, and then some murders, and then the criminal laws, and then even all the branches of law, when some people are doing research, they used to attach evidence or something with their research paper. So checklist, it is up to you. If you want to prepare it for your accountability, you can prepare checklist. So the slide making and PPT and presentations type. So for example, before I am addressing the session, I spoke to Ms. Riti Jindal ma'am, and I told her, I'm going to do my session with the PPT. She told me, yes, very good. If you do it in PPT, it will be very much attractive, and students will have a good attention towards the session, and then they will also take notes. She told me, and she appreciated. So See, when if I given you a lecture, you people will listen and you people will forget. But when I'm submitting when I'm sharing a PPT, you people are taking notes, and then your people are getting an idea, right? So in such a way, this slide making and PPT presentation style is very important. You may have knowledge, you may have what to say, lot of stuffs in your mind, but when you don't have a presentation style, what is the use? What is the use when you don't have a communication skills? What is the use of preparing that? What is the use of doing all the efforts and all the stuff? See, so that's the reason the slide making, the PPT, the presentation style is very, very important. So that also is you all must remember. So when you're doing some research works or whatever it might be, you may explore many things. You may do a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance in collecting the sources, compiling them, and then expressing your and then they have to prove who they are. They have to prove I am a might. So, okay, fine. That is also good. That is also going to be a good memories in your life. And then that is also going to be added to your CV building and everything. But main point is that many people are not, expertising themselves in technology, the computer skills. That is very important. These people are thinking that nowadays in India, we are talking about the digitalization of judiciary. Am I right or wrong? We're talking about the digitalization of judiciary. We're talking about everything is going in e-platform. Online hearing is going on. There is no physical hearing due to the COVID-19. We are all going towards the digitalization, etc., etc. So you people must get expertise yourself in computer skills, and then the knowledge of computers, and then the knowledge of technology. That is very important in these days. So computer skills means, okay, I'm telling the digitalization of judiciary, and then the online hearing, and then online platforms, webinars, etc., in the online platforms. But computer skills, why I am stressing here is that you must be thorough with this MS Word, MS Office, then the MS PPT, and then your Access, Outlook, and then Excel. This is very, very important. I'm telling you now. This is very, very important. Sir, I can do a research paper. I can do research, sir. I can refer a lot of sources, sir. I can bring a lot of books, sir, but I don't know about the computer, sir. I don't have a laptop, sir. No issues. You can start from the scratch. No problem. Your financial situation, whatever it might be, nothing is going to be a challenge in life when you have a will, when you have a confidence to face anything. That is very important. You can utilize your college library systems, desktop, and then you can learn the computer skills. Wherever you are, you can learn. You can go to the internet cafe, and then you can use the computers, and you can learn something. Practically, please learn this MS Word, MS Office, MS Excel, MS Access, and MS Outlook. Please be thorough in this. How to manage a desktop, how to manage a system. Please learn this first of all. This is very, very important. That's the reason I'm stressing on this point, computer skills. Next thing, identifying the sources. Where you can get the sources. Many people will ask me, even my own juniors, they will call me in the midnight, 12 or 1 p.m. and they will ask me, sir, I am unable to get the sources. I will tell him, why are you now calling me in the midnight? Because they will tell me you will be reading in the night time. So that's the reason we are connecting you. So that immediately you will guide us in sources. They will be having their own, justification. But identifying the sources is really a great art. It is really a great art, because you may have a topic, you may have an idea, you may have a view, you may have a vision, you may have an objective, you may have a goal to reach in your research paper, but sources is very important. Where you can get the sources. I always tell people, please access to library, always have access to library, and always read newspapers, daily read newspapers. That is very important, because newspapers will give you a lot of sources. When you're reading newspapers, please read the monthly magazines, Competition, Success Review, Chronicles, Hindu, Indian Express, and all the newspapers. Please read India Today, Business Today, everything. Please subscribe the magazines and read it. You will get a lot of points from the magazines. You will not realize now what I'm telling. But because I am a person who witnessed such things. I am a person who exposed into such things. Because when I am reading a lot of stuff like this only, I am able to, when I'm doing research on a topic, I'll be getting related resources when I'm reading all these things. So that's the reason sources you can get from these areas. You can pool the sources. I'm not telling you can get the sources. You can pool the sources. You can get a lot of sources for your research. So this is very, very important. So the other thing what I want to tell here is that the understanding the structure of a research paper. As I told you before, you have to understand the structure of the research paper. The structure I'll be discussing in the next slide. So the structure of the research paper you have to understand. I have thrown some light on the structure in the previous slide, and in the next slide I have the full structure I will be showing to you. So the reading habits, the fourth point, the reading habits, you must be a ferocious and avid reader. This is very important. So resources I'll finish identifying the resources you can get from the library. You can get from the online. You can many sources. If you search, you can get it. When you knock the door, only doors will get opened. When you're not knocking the door, how the door will get open? How the opportunity will get open? So you have to search the sources. Search is very important. Urge is very important. Zeal is very important. You have to search the sources. Surely you'll get the sources. But when you read this newspaper, magazines, and all these items, the print media, sure you will get a source. Because this is my personal experience I'm sharing with you. I'm not telling anything. I'm not creating any Joomla, or I'm not telling my own written stories or concocted stories. I'm not sharing with you. I'm telling you the truth. This is what I face in my life. When I'm doing research, when I'm reading all these stuff, because I am a ferocious and avid reader from my childhood, my school practiced me. And my college also practiced me in such a way that I'm always be in touch with this kind of books, and then the magazines, and then all the reading voluminous documents and stuff. So when you are touched with these things, sure you will get the sources. So reading habits, you must be a ferocious and avid reader, I told you. So you must read, my dear friends, because the person who is reading will become tomorrow's leader. The reader is tomorrow's leader. You know this quote, I think, many people. So you have to read, because when an engineer, he does not have tools, he is not an engineer. When the lawyer, he does not have books, he is not a lawyer. This is very, very important. So without tools, you cannot call an engineer as an engineer. Without books, you cannot call a lawyer as a lawyer. Often you must be with books. You must read books. Night time, please spend for books. At the same time, don't ruin your health. That kind of suggestion also I'm giving you. Don't ruin your health. Sleep for 8 hours. Because in research, physical and mental health is also very important. You may say that I'm reading, day and night I'm reading, no use. When you have the mental strength only, you can focus on the research. Physical, mental strength also is very important. So research more, read more, go and spend more time in library. That is the main essential quality, one of the quality to become a good researcher. So the another thing is that the logical, analytical, and reasoning skills. This is also very important. So the logical skills, the analytical skills, and the reasoning skills will not come by learning. Even I have read the R.S. Agarwal quantitative aptitude, and then I have cleared a lot of problematic test series, and then the solution. I have arrived for many solutions to many test series. But these qualities, what I felt is this must come in real life. The logical, analytical, and reasoning skills must come in a real life by experience, by a practical exposure. Without that, by reading, rote memory, bygotting, and then the muck-upping, you will not get it. So die. That is very important. So you must be a learner forever. That mindset only will encourage you to do good works. That mindset only will encourage you to explore more. When you think you are learned, there the disaster begins, there you're going to fall down. So this is very important. These are all the mindsets of research, because research is not a physical work. It is a mental work. It's a mental work. It's full of knowledge, full of idea, full of intellectual, and then full of these kind of logical, analytical, reasoning qualities and abilities. So the other point is that out of compiling these resources, materials, books, and voluminous documents, So for this, you need to have more energy, more stamina in your body, because I have faced all these things. You have to visit many places, you have to collect the sources, you need to manage a very big file for this file, and then notes and all those stuff. You need to have more energy. So that's the reason I'm telling you, if you want to become a good researcher, please take care of your health. That is very, very important. If you're not strong, if you're not having confidence, and if you're not taking care of your health, you can't do anything with this. You have to take care of your health. That is very important. And you have to compile the sources, the resources, materials, whatever it may be. Even for example, uh, one of my friend, what he did when we are researching on space law, what happened, my friend, he belongs to Kerala. And then that time I was visiting Kerala for a conference. That time what he did, he went early morning to have tea and snacks, early morning 6. That time what happened, he had his tea, and then morning he had some bonda or some bhaji, something in Kerala. So when he was having that in Kerala, we have in the rural areas, in the village areas, what these people will do, bonda bhajis, they will fold in the newspaper and they will give it to the eater. So after having this bonda and bhaji, this happened in 2017. I'm telling the truth. So what he did, we are doing research on a space loss. Okay, space loss. So in that newspaper, some PSLV has been launched with some more satellites, foreign satellites, everything together. India has launched a PSLV. So what he did, he brought that newspaper and he told, we have this source also, we can utilize this source also for our research. He is telling me. See the consciousness. Can you get me? See the consciousness. Even the PSLV, this is the first time in India we are sending this much satellites. Abhishek, please, we can utilize this. See the consciousness, resource collecting consciousness. What the person, what a kind of a person he is. I was appreciating his zeal to the doing the research. It was oily, but he kept inside the file, and we want to cover up this also in the research. So that kind of what to say, it will not come through teaching. That it's a inherent what to say, thirst to learn. That is very important. So then other thing is that being focused and concentrated, as I told, mind control, mental ability, single-minded devotion, all those stuff, and keep on acquiring and updating knowledge. This is also very, very important skills for doing good research paper. Having a problem and taking efforts to find a solution. In this world, the human being I've seen, they will have a lot of problems. At the same time, they will get a depression, and then sadness, and then they will worry, and they will not think to get a solution. That is a very big problem with human beings. When they have a problem, when there is a problem, there will be a solution. When there is a solution, there will be a problem. So it is a cycle. It's a cycle of life. So every problem you have a solution. So you have to search the solution. That is the research. Every human being in life, we are doing research only. The world is a gymnasium. We all came here to strengthen ourselves. Am I right or wrong? As Swami Vivekananda says, world is a gymnasium. We all came here to strengthen ourselves. Like that, this life is giving us a lot of problem. So you have to research and find a solution. That is, life itself is a research. You people are doing an academic research, that is different. But life itself is a research. So you can take this point, having a problem, taking efforts to find a solution. That is research. So exploring many areas. Some people I have seen, even in the practice also, they will confine themselves into some particular area. I'm going to be IPR researcher. Okay, fine. You excel in IPR. But you have to keep your exploring zone broad. You should not be narrow. You should not confine yourself into something else. You must keep yourself broad always in life. Because when you keep yourself broad only, you will explore many things and you will research more and you'll get a lot of ideas and stuff, etc., etc. So keep yourself exploring many areas. Keep your vision broad. Keep your ideas broad. That is very important. So these are the other skills which I have. These are all I personally drafted. I did not even referred any books, and I have brought. I did not bring this. First, you understand this. I have structured this based on my experience. The entire PPT is my experience. So the next point is structure of a research paper. The structure of the research paper: general, specific, general. This is just a term I have mentioned. So the general, specific, general, it is like when you are starting a research, for example, introduction, that will be a general area in the research paper. And when you are going with the flow in the research paper in depth, that will be very, very specific. There you have to address a solution to the problem, and there you have to show data, there you have to interpret, and there you have to show your full potential, and then there you have to showcase what are the works you have done. So that area is specific. This is for your imagination. You can have this general, specific, and general. Then you will come to conclusion. There will be general. So this is the flow of the research paper. I have described it as general, specific, general. So the introduction. So the research paper will flow. The flow of the research paper will be like introduction, purpose, methods, results, and discussion and conclusion. This is the structure of the research paper. So you people, if you want to add some structure, you can add it. Nobody is going to restrict you. You should not have this this as a structure, because this is my view. But some may have different views, because I can't object that. So we have to respect everyone's view. That is very important. When you are a good researcher, you have to respect everyone's view. That is the quality of a good researcher. When you are researching something, when you are giving your solution and saying that this is the only solution, no. That never happens. Even Karl Marx or Ambedkar, great scholars, legal scholars, whoever it might be, they researched and then they have given a solution. That solution is not the temporary, not the permanent. That is a temporary. Someone will come to update that. Someone will come to expand the horizons, expand the area, expand the research. So that will happen. So the introduction. So the introduction, first part is introduction. So the introduction establishes the background, and then nature of the research problem, importance of the topic, or newness of the research. So what way this research is going to be new, what benefit it is going to give, and what is the importance of this topic, why you're addressing this topic, and the nature of the research problem. What nature? Environmental law, or whatever it might be. So these are the things it will be covering, and establishes the background of the research, which background you're researching. So the purpose indicates the purpose, the thesis and hypothesis outline the intention behind the paper. So the intention behind the paper, the hypothesis and thesis is the intention, the idea behind the paper. How we are going to work on this paper? What are the idea behind the paper? What is the intention of the researcher? What is the intention of the writer? What is the intention of the scholar? Can you get my point? So tiger, as I mentioned the example tiger. Tiger is a tiger only. We all know. If you put it in Wikipedia, Google, we'll get a lot of information stuff about the tiger. But what is your intention? The protection of tiger, because the tiger is getting extincted. So that is the protection is your intention. The protection is your intention. So the methods. Methods is provides information. The methods, what are the methods you're going to apply in this research? Provides information, design, procedures, assumptions, approach, data. This is up to you. These are all, I can't tell you specifically, this must be the approach, this must be the data. It's all up to your creativity, up to your search, up to your exploration. So then the result. The state's main findings or results, the argument or what was accomplished. So the result is the outcome. What is going to be the result? Because every action in life has a cause. Every action in cause have repercussions and consequences. So whatever you do, first you think, why am I researching? Who am I to research? What is my topic? And what way I'm going to research? That is methods. So what result it is going to produce? This is very, very important. Some people, I have seen many people, even in the PhD scholars, very sorry to say this, PhD scholars, masters students, and then the UG students, they will do the research paper and the projects for namesake only, for the mark sake. I know very well. Even you people who all are in the session, how many? 31, right? You people will do everything for your marks. I know that very well. Okay. You do not want to tell me anything. I know very well. But what I'm telling is the masters and the PhD, I'm telling themselves, they are like this only. They are doing things for namesake. I'm very sorry to say this, but it is truth. They want to get a certificate for their thesis, and then they are doing it for a namesake. Very rare people only, they are doing it. This must create impact. This must create an impact in the society. This must create a welfare. This must do something in the society. This must change the life of many people. This must impact on the education. And some people, those who are very rare people, for example, I told Ambedkar what he did in London School of Economics and Grange Law School in UK, London. So like that, very, very, very rare people do that. And that people is going to be the game changer. That people is going to be the great, scholars. That's the reason I'm encouraging you all people to do something which is going to create an impact. No use of doing a research when it is not creating an impact. What is the use of the paper? What is the use of the concept? What is the use of the knowledge you have poured into the paper, and the paper is going to go to the dustbin later? What is the use? You have to do something which is going to create an impact. So the discussion. So some people, they will do research. Some people, they will put a lot of efforts and do something, but they will not ready for discussion. They will not be ready for discussion.
They will not ready to address the question. They will not give answers for the question. They will not ready for the dissent. They will not ready for the difference of opinions. Some people are like this only. They will do research, they will do a lot of things, but they will never ever revert back to anything. They will do research, they will publish, they will keep mum and shit. That is not good. When you are doing a research, you need to come to discussion. You need to allow others to criticize. You need to allow others to criticize. You must say, when I'm doing something, even in this presentation, when I'm doing some mistakes, you have to cite that. You have to tell, sir, you're committing a mistake, sir. That is very, very important. You have to accept the fault. You have to accept the mistake. You have to come for the discussion. That is very important, because learning, we can learn from anybody. Even in the future, when you're becoming a senior advocate, you have a juniors. When they are teaching you something, you have to learn. When they are doing mistakes, you have to teach them. This is the reciprocation must be there in the learning process. So discussion is very important. And conclusion. After the discussion, you may have your own conclusion, but when you are discussing, the conclusion may have some differences. So the conclusion, the interprets or extends results, draws inferences, point to application or wider implications or recommendations. So the conclusion, and then you'll be having recommendations, suggestions, and your views, and then your opinion that can be expressed, because everybody have freedom of speech to express their views and opinions. So the freedom of speech we have. So you can express your views, recommendations, opinions. I have seen many people doing a research on a topic. Already the topic has been researched a number of times. And these people also do a research on the topic, and they will submit the thesis and they'll get the certificate. That's it, over. What's the use of that? What's the use of that? So you need to give a recommendation, strong recommendation. These kind of changes must be made in this topic. These kind of changes must be done in this. So you have to research in such a way that you are going to create an impact. That is very important, my dear friends. When I'm taking this research topic, when I'm taking on a research paper, if you people, somebody is going to become a scholar one day and you people are going to create such an impact, the first person, I'll be very proud. So that impact creating is very important for a scholar. That you must remember, first of all. You people are going to become a legal scholar one day. Senior advocates, judges, and etc. across India, you people are going to rock. So that time you need to have that kind of capacity in you. Within you, you must have that kind of vision and the aim to become such a way. So next point is, after the structure of the research paper, other things to remember. In simple points, I have added other things to remember. Get familiar with the assignment. So some people I told, right, namesake, they will take the assignment topic, and for the formality, for their duty, they will be doing that. So don't be like that. Get familiar with that. When you are taking an assignment on, for example, the red soil or archaeological site, please visit those places. Please visit, get familiar with the assignment topic. For example, you're doing a research on archaeology, Indian archaeology, history, archaeology. The research. Organize. So form of thesis, I told form of thesis is idea. What are the ideas you're going to put into your research? Create an outline also, I expressed you. Writing is very important. I'm telling you, this is also very important. When you are learning something, you have to write, my dear friends. When you're learning something, you have to write. You have to write. That is very important. And very important point, what I forgot to cover is that when I discussed about the computer skills, please learn this formatting, line spacing, and then how to draft, and then drafting skills are very important. And then the footnotes, how to put a footnotes, and then how to insert a table, and then everything, numbers and etc. everything, and then how to do the basic font managing and everything. These are all very basic, but I'm telling you people have to manage these things. And edit for content, you have to edit the contents, edit for grammar. These are all the process you can do in the time of revision. When you are doing a revision of your research paper, you can do edit the content, edit the grammar mistakes. You must be very careful in the grammar. And grammar also, I'm suggesting you don't need to do more things. Okay, many people are committing, even I've seen many great scholars, many people, those who are projecting themselves, I did this, they're committing mistakes in grammar. So grammar, okay, fine. Everybody is not from English background. Some may be Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, or Malayalam, or whatever. whatever Gujarati, etc., Punjabi or Marathi. But what I'm telling is, you read the English newspaper, you will enhance your English knowledge. And then please read this Renan Martin, English grammar, Renan Martin. That is a very, very basic book. If you read that in Hindu newspaper, Indian Express, that is enough, I'm telling you. You don't need to go much into that. So grammar, please read Renan Martin. I'm suggesting the book, please note it down. Renan Martin, Hindu and Indian Express, please read regularly. And reread and submit your research paper. After finishing entire process, before submitting, please reread, get yourself satisfied, and then you submit the research paper. So next point which I have to cover is that, what is a successful research paper? So this is very, very important, because all the human beings, whether they are working hard, whether they are working or not, they are always having a motive to face the success, whoever it might be. Even the lazy person also have interest on success. Even the hardworking person also have interest on success, because hardworking person can have interest, but lazy, and then those who are not working also, everybody have desire to achieve success. So the successful research paper, how a research paper will become successful? A successful research paper fulfills the objective of increasing readers' knowledge of a given subject. So when we are doing a research, we'll be publishing, and we'll be sharing it in all our social media platforms or in some online websites or etc. Or when we are submitting to I'm also urging you all to write a research paper to Bar and Bench, and then Indian Express, and then Hindu, Times of India, and then Live Law. Please do that, you people. You write a research paper to them, send a mail to them, and then get it published, and then you can share your knowledge, right, through in that platform, so that you will get a reader's reader's impression, their views, their comments, so that you can make changes in your ideas and research. So it also accurately, concisely, comprehensively relays unbiased information on that subject, information that of course must include valid evidence to support the premise. So what I'm telling is, you must increase the reader's knowledge. When I'm doing a research, when I'm taking the session, the PPT and all the presentations, whatever I'm talking, it is not done by any rehearsal. I did not do any rehearsal with LawInternships. I did not had any shooting with LawInternships before the session. I have to talk this, I have to talk that, I have to share this, I have to share that. No, it's all our flow. With the flow, it's coming. So it's all experience. So it must increase the knowledge of the listener, and then it must increase the knowledge of the reader. That is very important for a researcher. And accurately, concisely, comprehensively relays the unbiased information. For example, I'm telling you, when you're discussing on the formulas, for example, the recent formulas of the Indian government, you must research it and you must give your views. So you should not be biased on your views. Unbiased. If you feel it is fine, okay, fine. If you feel it is not fine, okay, fine. You have to express it. You have to express it. It is not fine. So like that, the unbiased information is very, very important. So unbiased and then impartial is very, very important for a researcher. This is also one of the essential quality. And of course, the valid evidence, whatever you're researching, you must have evidence to support it, because many people will drill you, many people will ask you questions, they will expect answers from you. You must have the strong confidence, and you must have an evidence to prove that yes, this is true. I have expressed an unbiased information. This research is a quality work. I have supported the right thing. I have evidence for that. You need to have an evidence with you. And own work of the author, which has no plagiarism in the plagiarism test. So that's the reason from the beginning I'm telling you, my dear friends, you need to do your own work. That is very important. So the qualities of a good researcher. The researcher must be rigorous, controlled, accurate, and clear, concise, valid, verifiable, sequential, precise, original, coherent, academic style of writing, and general. See what kind of qualities I have listed out all the qualities of a researcher. You must be rigorous. You must be very, very rigorous in your work, and controlled. At the same time, you must be limited and controlled. And then you must be accurate in your ideas. And then you must be clear, concise, valid, and verifiable. Verifiable. Anytime you must allow people to verify your research. And then valid research you must do. The concise research you must do. Clear. You must be clear in your vision. Sequential. And then precise in your vision. Original. And then coherent. Academic style of writing general. These are the very, very essential qualities of a good research. Presenters, good presentation, communication skills to make the work to reach many. So that's the reason I'm telling you, whatever you do, communication skills and presentation is very, very important. Research paper which gives a solution to research issue. So these are all I've covered before itself. Whatever the problem you're taking, you must give a solution. You should not be a person addressing the same problem, addressing the same issue, addressing the same issues already discussed and already which has been in the public domain. You should not discuss about that. You must give a solution for that. That kind of contribution you have to do. So next thing is qualities of a good researcher. As I told, the researcher must have an analytical mind, a people's person. You must be a people's person, ability to stay calm, intelligence, curiosity, quick thinker. The researcher must be a quick thinker. He must act immediately, and commitment, excellent written and verbal communication, sympathetic, systematic, good writing, presentation and communication skills, best reasoning and logical thinking, being calm, kind and simple. So these are the essential qualities of a good researcher. So now I've covered you mostly the good researching, what to say, the eligibilities of a good researcher, how to do a good research, what are the structure of the research paper, and what are the added other skills and qualities you must have to be a good researcher. Everything I've discussed with you. And now these are the books I'm suggesting to you people to read and get your understanding, and then even in depth. These are all advanced. I'm not telling this is not a beginner's book. I'm telling you these are very much advanced book, but I suggest you people to read this book. And these 7 books only helped me in all my works, all my research, and then all my presentation and everything. So the manual for writers of research papers, thesis and dissertations by Kate L. Turabian, and then college paper by D. This is not essential. Second book, please leave. And then you people leave the 4th book also, please leave. And then 5th book, if you have interest, you can read all. But I'm telling first book, and then the 3rd book is very important. Academic legal writing, law review, articles, students' notes, seminar papers, and getting on law review by Eugen Wolok. So please read this 1st and 3rd author. Please read these 2 books. This is very, very important. This will help you in many ways. And you can, as a researcher, you can write articles, you can give book reviews, you can write short article, long article, you can submit presentation, research papers for a national conference, international conference, and all these opportunities are available in your campus, in your colleges, law schools, and then other institutions also. Often the journal call for papers are happening in national law schools and other institutions, law colleges across India and across your state, everywhere. So try to utilize these opportunities and try to do your work, do your research work, and then try to expertise and specialize yourself. So this session is a beginner's guide. So that's the reason I'm covering these areas. In the upcoming days, sure, I will be covering even more segments, and then even more skills of good research. And then when we discuss about this Harvard Blue Book 20th edition, even they requested me, LawInternships, they requested me to hold a separate session for Harvard Blue Book 20th edition. But what I feel is that this beginner's guide, now I have given you a throw and light on the research papers, the structure and everything, almost everything is done now. So the Harvard Blue Book 20th edition, what I will suggest people is, first you download, because that is available in online. And there is Harvard 19th edition is that. Please don't follow that. Harvard Blue Book 20th edition. Next session we will have, I will practically teach you how to cite in the Harvard Blue Book 20th edition, because that is a very, very, you have to read the Harvard Blue Book 20th edition completely, because it's a very, very, you have to in depth, you have to read and you have to understand. And that citation, it is not very tough, but you have to practice and you have to learn that. That will be, I will cover up in the separate session for Harvard Blue Book. In the next session, sure, I'll cover it. So now, and I'm very much happy. Thank you. So when the talent fails to work, the hard work beats the talent. All we need is knowledge, wisdom, education, single-minded devotion towards goal, zeal, unquenchable thirst to learn, along with perseverance, hard work, walking in the path of righteousness. These are the qualities we all need as a good researcher, as a good law student, as a good lawyer, as a good human being, and as a good citizen of this nation. So we all need these qualities. So with these words, thank you for this great opportunity. Any questions, we will have a questionnaire session. You can ask me questions. I will be happy and immense pleasure to respond to all your questions and clarify your doubts. And hope you all are happy with this session. Now I will stop the screen sharing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is Arvind Rathore, sir.
Yes, Arvind.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Very, very much.
actually, I am. Sir, actually, I'm writing my research paper regarding the cyber crime in my hometown. So, sir, I have present in Lucknow. There is a seminar.
Okay.
So, sir, what all the assassins I have to include in research paper regarding the cyber crime.
Okay. I got your question. I am a certified
Yes, sir.
international blockchain advisor, and I have worked more on the cyber law areas, and I have a good idea about cyber law research
Yes,
paper
sir.
also I have done. I will share my research paper also. You please get my mail ID and you connect me in my mail. I will share one of my research paper I have did on
Okay, sir. Okay.
cyber warfare and terrorism. When I was in the 4th year student, I did the research paper and I got published also in an international conference on cyber law held in Chennai. So cyber law, when you're doing a research, you need to focus more on IT. Information Technology Act is very important. And then you need to focus more on the data protection, the data protection laws. And then when cyber law, when you discuss about cyber law, you need to be more technical. That is very important, because even when I was doing the research paper on cyber warfare and terrorism, it was very much difficult to expertise myself in the technical area, because that was in the 4th year, when I was in the 4th year. But it is a little bit tough, but you have to shape yourself in the technical area, because when you are updating yourself in technology only, it will be easy to do the research, because concepts, the technologies, and then even some occasions I was in a position to read C++, Java, and then all those stuff and all, hacking, and then the pising, the piracy, and then all those stuff. So you must be technically strong when you're doing a research on cyber law, and you need to. I will suggest you some books also. In cyber law, we have a lot of books we have. I will tell you. You please research more on this blockchain technology. Try to do it on blockchain technology. Cyber law, blockchain also comes under cyber law. So you can do it on this blockchain technology. You can read this book, Alex Tapscott. You can note it down. It's a yellow book, blockchain revolution. The book name is Blockchain Revolution. It has been written by Alex Tapscott. Tapscott brothers. They will be two researchers. They are blockchain experts. And then you read this book and you try to focus on blockchain, because nowadays nobody is doing more research on blockchain. Please do it on blockchain. When you're doing a research on cyber law, try to put yourself into blockchain and research. Blockchain and banking, you can do a research, and then blockchain and documentation you can do. Legal documentation like this, you can do blockchain and law reporting you can do. So try to cover it in blockchain. That will be good area to explore in the current scenario. This is my suggestion to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Arvind. Thank you. Any questions from anyone? You can ask any questions to me. I am very happy to answer to you. Anything else to discuss with me? Anything to get from me? Please get it now itself.
Thank you, sir, for such an enriching session. Sir, I have a question. Sir, as a law student, even I am very eager to research, and I am interested in research right from my first year. Right now, I'm in my second year, and I wrote a research paper in my first year on human rights. Though it was not selected to get published, because I, as a first year law student, did not have much knowledge to write a research paper. I was very eager to write. So I would like to know, how can I improve my research skills? I am reading books, I am into reading journals, but I cannot get what to write exactly, how to get those, how to relate the topics.
I got your point. As you're laughing itself, I understood that you're not a good reader, I think.
Oh, yes.
You do not read much.
Yes.
Yeah. So the main eligibility and essential quality, as I told number of times in the session itself, you have to read more. Reading is very, very important. When I was in my first years, I was not a good reader actually. Academic reader, I'm telling. I'll be reading a lot of books, a lot of novels, and a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
But I'm not a legal academic reader, because I was new to law. So then only, first you understand,
reading newspaper, reading the novels, reading the storybooks, reading the encyclopedias. And then I am a subscriber of the encyclopedias every year. I used to get a lot of encyclopedias I used to read. But what I suggest you people is law is a subject of reading. Law is a subject of interpreting. So you have to read the law. That is very important. Reading will be very, very boring only. In the beginning, it will be boring. But you have to, that's the reason I'm telling mind control, and then the mental techniques you have to follow. You have to be focused. You have to concentrate yourself. Please do meditation. Even for a good researcher, I used to suggest you do meditation. Please do meditation. Please do yoga. Please do that. Because you need to have more concentration. So you have to read. Then only you can focus and sit for the law reading. Law reading is not that much easy. You have to focus. You have to do again and again. So reading skills, if you have, I'm telling you, researching skill will automatically come. When you are lack in reading, when you are lack in accessing the books, that is the very big problem. You can't become a good researcher, I'm telling you. So you have to read more. For reading also, I can suggest you good books. I will send it to my dear friend Riddhi. I will share some good books to read in the beginning, in the law books I'm telling you. So you can read it. And then law-oriented novels also you can read. Crime stories you can read. Law-oriented, because you people are very much crazy on that. So through crazy only, I can bring reading skills to you people. Because I can't say you people read the constitution, I can't say you people read the evidence, but I can tell you to read some crazy criminal stories, and I can bring the legal reading through that. This is how you people are, I know. So please try to read. That is very important. When you're reading, automatically this research will come. Because for example, the issues or the knowledge what I have shared, it's all not prepared, it's all not pre-planned, it's all experience. So this how it comes when you expose yourself, when you practically feel something, only it will come. So that's the reason I'm telling you people to read. Reading is a very, very big quality of a good lawyer. So that you please do it. Any other questions, dear friends? Anything?
Thank you, sir.
Anything to ask? Thank you. Please read, and then I want to see Mikika as a good researcher in the next
Sure, sir.
session.
Sure, sir. Definitely.
All the best, Mikika. And any question? Any question?
If there are no questions, I would like to move ahead with a vote of thanks. I, Mihika Swaroop, on behalf of Team Law Internships, would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Abhishake Castro, sir, for taking out time from his busy schedule and interacting with the young minds. It was truly an enriching session. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences. It
Thank
will
you so much.
help a lot to the young minds. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mikika.